What was that? What? Oh, buddy. You hit the showers. Yeah, you're going home. Safe drive home. Gardner's got no delays. 401's clear. Hit the showers. Get going. That's pretty much what Will Little felt like today. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. But Blue Jays, the drama hits them again as they beat the Oakland A's 8-4. And, oh yes, they sweep the Oakland Athletics in the 4-game series. It's not the biggest team out there, but that was a lot louder than expected. They did their job. They crawled back. This game had a little bit of everything going on in it. And let's start with a bad first inning by the Jays. That's pretty much what we've seen all year long. But it was from Marcus Stroman. We're all like, that's not what we're used to seeing. He ends up going 4 2/3 innings, giving up 6 hits, 3 runs. He walks 6 guys and strikes out 4. But I don't know if you want to say walk 6 guys is all Marcus Stroman's fault because Will Little, his strike zone was a little off, as what showed later on in the game. But we will get to that in a second. Obviously, the 3-0 lead after the top of the first, because in the bottom of the first, Josh Donaldson has not hit a home run in a very long time, connects to one deep into the Blue Jays bullpen, 3-1. That's what we like to see. All right, then let's move to the top of the 5th, where things get nuts. They get absolutely bonkers, because clearly the strike zone is not being liked by the Blue Jays. Clearly John Gibbons not a fan of it. He's having a little talk on the bench with the umpire, just giving him a little, give him a little how you doing, right, on the bench there. Will Little doesn't hesitate. Off comes the mask. Gibbons, hit the showers, big man, hit the showers. All right, everything's cool. Gibbons didn't like the strike zone. He gets the boot. All right, let's get her going. Marcus Stroman, next pitch, just outside and called a ball. I mean, it could have gone either way, but of course, the way it was going, called a ball. Marcus Stroman gets the ball back and starts saying a few things to the umpire. Not like in his face, like, just like, rubbing up the ball, like, it's garbage call, but that's not a good call at all. And again, nowhere, like, no warning, no nothing. Off comes the mask. Stroman, yep, go home. And instantly, right after that, like, Martin takes his helmet off, or like turns around to Will Little, and I don't know what Will Little was thinking at that point, but his mask comes off, or like his mask's already off, but he looks at Russell Martin, gives him a bit, and then Russell, get going. And we're like, what is happening? It's like he got a trigger finger, and he's just like, let's just keep this coming. I'm loving it. Because it seemed like he loved doing it, and the Blue Jays lose their starting pitcher, who after the first inning was very good, and and they lose their starting catcher, and, I mean, their manager, but we all got mixed feelings about John Gibbons, but he's gone. But I got to give a ton of credit to the bullpen for coming in after this mayhem and putting out more or less the fire. Chris Smith comes out, gives you a solid inning in the 3rd, giving up 1 hit and no runs. Joe Smith in the 7th. Gives you an inning, no hit, no runs, good stuff. Tepera comes out in the 8th. Obviously, he gives them the 4-3 lead, 2 hits, walks a batter in his inning of work. Aaron Loup comes out in the 9th inning, and clean inning of work for Aaron Loup. We've seen that a good bit from him as of late. And in the top of the 10th, Roberto Osuna. I mean, he automatic as usual. Goes in inning, gets a strikeout, no hits, no walks. Beautiful, good stuff. Now let's talk about the fireworks. Not from Will Little, the umpire. Bottom of the 5th. So the half inning after that craziness, Kendrys Morales belts a ball to center, and it leaves the yard, making it a 3-2 ball game. And before we talk about the next bit, I'd totally forgotten I was going to mention it. The defense in this game, for the last couple games, we've seen the Blue Jays play very solid defense. Justin Smoke, especially with a great diving play to get over there and make that play. And just overall, the defense was solid. They did what they had to do. Great job. No errors. Beautiful. All right, so that's that. We go to the bottom of the very 6th inning. Jose Bautista at second base. Justin Smoke at the plate. This guy has been clutch. So has Kendrys Morales. We'll get to that in a second. Jays down 3-2. Bautista at second. Smoke at the plate. 2 out. No worries. Justin Smoke, little bloop single up the middle. Scores Bautista. 3-3 ball game. Beautiful. And as I said with Ryan Tepera, he gave up the 4th run to make it a 4-3 Oakland lead. We move to the bottom of the 9th. Yes, sir. This is what happens. Kendrys Morales gets in the hitter's count 2-1, and he connects deep and gone. And the Blue Jays tie it again in the 9th. K-Money himself, Kendrys Morales. I mean, 2 home runs in this game, 3 home runs over his last 2 games. Some very clutch home runs, obviously the walk-off yesterday and the game-tying home run in the 9th today. Mwah! Kendrys Morales, what a great job as of late. And that's what happens when you're aggressive at the plate and looking for a specific pitch. You look for one pitch in one spot. You get that one pitch. You drill it, and he has been. It's gorgeous. Let's move to the 10th inning. Former Blue Jay, Liam Hendricks on the mound. Bautista flies out. All right, so there's 1 out. Miguel Montero walks. Donaldson strikes out, so a guy at first with 2 out. Nothing really special going on there. Justin Smoke walks on 4 pitches. Morales walks on a full count. Hendricks can't find the zone. The Jays stay patient. And, oh yeah, Pierce gets to a full count, so he could walk the game-winning run in, but no. He hooks a ball deep. Is it going to stay fair? There she goes. It's Gonzo. Blue Jays walk it off again with the grand slam home run from Steve Pierce. And wow, what a difference coming home after a garbage road trip can do to your team. I get it. It's the Oakland A's. They're not a very good ball club. But coming into this series, we were tied with them. So it's not like their record was a mile worse than us. It was the same. Now with the 4-game sweep, that looks great. And you look a mile better than them. But what we saw in this series, we saw solid defense. We saw very clutch hits. We saw some pretty good starting pitching. If Stroman was able to go more, we would probably have done so. He's at 90 pitches, probably would have gone 1 more inning. You know, and the bullpen, fantastic. Roberto Osuna locked down more or less the whole bullpen. Great job this series. Now, I was not expecting to actually come out and sweep the series. They did a great job in doing that, but we're not done yet. Like, I'm sorry. As much as we're happy and we're absolutely pumped about the way this series went, it's one series. It's 4 games. It's great. But let's keep it rolling. We're not in this yet. All right? Let's take it 1 game at a time. That's all we can do. I'm trying to calm myself down a bit because I'm going bonkers. Let's break this down a little bit. Tomorrow, the L.A. Angels are in town. I will be at that game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And we don't know who the pitcher is. Not determined, I guess, for the L.A. Angels as of right now. But it is J.A. Happ for the Blue Jays. And on Saturday, looks like Lariano, if he is still a Blue Jay. We've heard today that there's some more trade talks going on with the Kansas City Royals. Parker Bridwell for the Angels. He will be going in that game. And former Blue Jay Jesse Chavez going on. That's what is scheduled right now. He's supposed to go Sunday afternoon, where Cesar Valdez getting his 2nd consecutive start probably, and looking to keep the ball rolling. And that is what the 3-game series entails. And then we head out to Chicago to take the White Sox on for a 3-game set. They're not a great team. Record of 39-59. A team you can really jump all over if you can. And then after that, you got a day off, and then you're in Houston. So that might be a tricky one. You're there for a 3-gamer, then then you have another day off. So let's again. We're pumped about this win. Let's stay amped about it. But let's move on. We have other games that we got to work on, and that is tomorrow night. J.A. Happ on the mound for the Jays. L.A. Angels in town. Let's keep this moving along. All right, Blue Jays, Angels, looking for 5 straight wins. That's it. I haven't looked at the standings. I haven't looked at any of it. Let's not do that. And let's just keep watching the game, enjoying the game, moving on to the next one. Enjoy it. Keep going. All right? Let's look for the 5th straight win tomorrow night. Talk to you guys then.